Right. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Suarez live stream. We are 100% live from the UK. It's a little bit grey, a little bit overcast, and certainly approaching night time here, but we're all in good spirits, despite the fact we're a couple of minutes late. I'm so sorry about that. We had another few technical issues, but hey, when you're at the cutting edge, this is what happens. Not to worry. It's great to see you here. We've got an epic night of painting coming up for you, and we can't wait to get going. But right now, I think we'll have an intro. Okay, so I've just reset my helmet because AJ said that my microphone was breaking up a little bit. So I'm just going to do a test. Is that any better, dude? Okay. Well, I've just come down a level on the mask. Sorry, just 1 second, everybody. No, can't see. I'm too old. Right, can you just say in my ears? That's better. I can hear you now. Yeah. Okay. Right. So. Hang on a second. I've lost my strap. There we go. Right. Back in the room. Okay, fantastic. Right, how are we all doing? Welcome. Let's first of all welcome everybody on Instagram. Thank you for your patience, guys. Great to see you here this evening. Welcome everybody on YouTube. You're watching in 4K high definition. Instagram, you're watching on a mobile phone. Sorry about that. Right, okay, we're going to do a quick systems check. Let's bring you guys over here because I'm going to explain about all the awesome things that are going to be happening this evening. Let me tell you, you don't want to miss this. Oh no. All right, okay, so we know the corner cam is working. Corner cam, let's do PTZ next, mate. We'll get straight into this. What's up? That's the slidey cam. If I stay stationary, look. Awesome. How good is that? Right, let's go on to overhead then next, buddy. Overhead camera. Good evening. Oh. I'll come down to you, shall I? No, don't move it, mate. I'll move. And then roam cam. Yours and mine favourite. Roam cam is good to go. Fantastic. Let me take my pieces of wood off and then I'll explain what's going on. No, we're going to do lots of shout outs this evening. Let's get the energy going. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. I'm going to be telling you exactly what's going on, so don't worry about a thing. Awesome. Now, we have lots of good news to share with you this evening because as we come on to air, or should I say, as of 4 o'clock this afternoon, we hit a bit of a milestone, didn't we, buddy?
Yes, we did.
And our milestone, everybody, is we've just hit the 30,000 subscriber mark on YouTube.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So, everybody, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram, and hopefully you're subscribed already, whether this is your first live stream or a veteran from all the years gone by, may we just say a massive thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marvellous. To each and every one of you, if you are subscribed, thank you, because you're helping make this channel an epic event. And we're just growing this last week. Things have literally just skyrocketed. So who knows how far we're going to get. But as ever, your support means everything to us. It's why we do this. So a massive thank you from us, and let's just smash the 60 and the 100,000. All right, I think we should do that. Let's just absolutely go for it. Should we do it, mate? Should we do it?
Do it! Just Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Okay, right, that's the awesomeness anyway, taken care of. But thank you, everybody. We really do mean that. We need to do some shout-outs. We were just doing a few on Instagram, so let's go and see who's online at the moment. Here we go. We're going to do as many as we possibly can this evening for you, folks. Christopher, Epic Events Need Bubbles. They do, Christopher. And So True as Soat, is that right? And Dre Vella. Shellisbury, just subscribe, thank you, Shellisbury, that's fantastic. What is that? Shelly Siberry, not sure. Marie has joined, sarcastically charismatic has, World of Miguel Salvador, Terrace Bruno, it's actually 30k, but thank you anyway, Shellisbury, Vincentunian, Phantasma, oh, there's loads of people coming over here. Thank you, everybody. That's great. Right, let's have a quick look on YouTube, because there we go, Instagram, we're about to get painting. I'll put you over on the bench because I'm going to show you what's going on in just a second. All right, okay, so we've had loads of people. My goodness me, there's stacks of people to say hello to. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Right, Marie was first in today. I don't know if she's still online. Artfish42. Have I gone back as far as I can go? That's as far as my thing will let me. Yeah, then Maria and Funny Fox is also here. Jamal, hello. Hola, Jamal, ¿cómo está? Oh, we've got Veggieman 1984, still in Poland, I hope. Good to see you. Callie is here. John Martinez from a sunny NYC. About to be snowy tomorrow, though. Diana says hello. Joseph Swan wants an AD clone, and I think there's been quite a conversation about getting AD cloned. I don't even know if you want me to paint this evening. I'll just leave you guys to chat with AD. Cameron, hello Cameron. And who else have we got? Going down the list. Zane, g'day Zane. Alright mate. He's from sunny New Zealand. Oh yes. Can I borrow your camera? And we've got Demanda Studios, all in jest, saying. We've got Eleanor Honeywell. Good evening, Eleanor. Great to see you here. Mark Newty. Oi, oi, lads. Oi, oi. Annette has also joined us. Hello, Annette. And Lisa J is from Germany. Guten Tag. It's as much as I've got. Sorry. Yes, Paula, the joys of live streaming. Zaida from Algiers in Algeria. Welcome, Zaidi. Great to see you here. Dewey Stridham's from South Africa, I think I remember. And who else have we got? Who haven't I said? Denise Weeks. Hello, Denise. And the Rita. ID Ball. Looking forward to seeing your finished artwork. So am I. Nelson has come from Brazil. And I think that brings us all up to date. Except that Paula says, I'm freezing my what's-it off watching you in the snow while waiting for my demon spawn. I think that could be a blog, actually. Right, okay. It could be a film, couldn't it? That's the new Quentin Tarantino film, is it? Demon Spawn. Oh, so yes, and of course, the broadcasts aren't complete without the man at the controls, without the man pulling all the levers. It's, of course, AD, so he's going to come online now and say a big, big, warm hello to you all.
Hello. How you all doing? Yes, through the comments. Callie, yeah, I used to live in Pasadena where in 1979, 1980, 1982, 1983, something like around about then, as a young boy, and I ended up with a Californian accent. So, but of course, coming back to the UK, that disappears, unfortunately, because I'm from Gloucestershire, and that's kind of a bit of a slurred voice anyway. And then add that mix in Californian, it ended up being quite a twang to my American accent. Which I can't do anymore, but I did have one as a young lad.
Awesome, thank you very much for that, dude. Can I just also say hello to Shelley Foley Art? She's live. And Maria from Australia. We've got Pamela Tudor from Texas. How you doing, y'all? Sorry, it's all I got, Pamela. I've watched too much Homeland. And Dewey, yes, I've got a good memory. Okay. Mark Newt's not had a very good day by the sound of it. Well, let's see if we can cheer you up. Right, okay. Let me explain what's going on. I'm going to grab Roam Cam. We're going to take a look at the bench because I'm going to take you through the colours. Right, Roam Cam. Now, we're going to have a look at some other artwork as well. Don't worry, Instagram, I'm going to do that because there's loads of stuff to show you. But for tonight, The first painting I'm going to do, look, has actually got, we're going to have green. I know, I'm doing green. What's wrong with me? We're going to go green, and we're going to grade that into some cream and some white. That's going to be the base layer. And, oh, it's got some flickering. Yes, got to put some lights off. And we're also going to be using these. So we're going to go into what the theme is. The theme is very much going to be springtime. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. There we go. We've got no flickering there. So we're going to go springtime. I can feel it all brewing. We're going to have an awesome, epic year. So we're going to get lots of colours out. Let's give you a little look at that. My friends of Instagram, there we go. So that's what we're going to use. Okay, and that's what's coming up. Now over here, oh, Tim Burgess Art has just joined. Hello. Oh, we're going to go for the extractor while Adie's up as well. So let's hope we don't lose the feed. If the feed goes, just stay where you are, everybody. He's going to count us in 3, 2, 1. Extractor is on. Right, let's see what happens to the stream now. Okay. Right, so I'm going to carry on talking. Anyway, that's what we're going to be using. No, I think we're actually still on. We're still on. We're still on. Oh, fantastic. Excellent. Yay, we're still on. We haven't lost the stream. Hurrah. M. Robinson, green, mean, go, money, go. Thank you. Albert Tatlock has just joined. Robert Mungan is here. Rainbow Acrylics by Claire. Hello, I'm Claire. Hello, Claire. Claire, it's lovely to see you. Right, okay, so we are going to put this back in the holder. Now, I'm going to show you all the other paintings on the floor, so you don't need to go anywhere, folks. We're going to get on with the painting. Shall we get on with the painting? Of course we can. We'll do some more shout-outs as soon as we possibly can, guys, but you're all here for the main event. And I don't mean AD doing a dance. We're here to make some art. So that's what we're going to do, folks. I got an itchy nose, but I just thought I'd share that with you. Right, here we go. Here we go. First paint of the evening. On we go. On we go. There we are. Let's get the green on. This is going so against everything I do. I don't do green. I just don't do green. I'm pushing myself. Okay, I'm making it happen. We're going for 2 greens. I might even go for a dark one. Oh, have I got a dark green? Oh, this could get interesting now, couldn't it? Yes, I've got loads of dark green over here. That's why I've got loads of it, because I never use it. Right, let's get the dark green on at the bottom. We're going to give the can a bit of a shimmy shake. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get a little drop of that down the bottom. There we are. Now, I'm aware my mic might be breaking up, so I'm just going to adjust it under me. Everything feels okay on here, buddy, so I'm just going to... I'll keep my eye on it. I'll try not to move around too much. Like that's going to happen. Right, remember guys, if you are new here, and I know Claire has joined us, there's me walking all over my canvas, then please do ask questions, all right? There's no secrets here. So if you are genuinely curious about something or want to know something, this is your chance to ask. If you're watching this on replay, you can always drop me an email or drop me a comment. I'm very active on comments on YouTube. Well, and on Instagram as well. Right, so our numbers are getting really good now. Oh, this is getting exciting, folks. Yeah, so if you are new here, remember, ask questions. Why am I wearing a mask? What's your paint made of? What on earth are you doing? I get that asked a lot. All right, but this is fun. Oh, Paula's got to go. The demons spawn. The demons have arrived. Never mind, Paula. Thank you. We'll see you on the replay. Oh, I love our community here, don't you? Right, okay. So you might be thinking to yourself now, great, Ed. What are you going to do with that? Well, I'll show you. Okay, so here's what I want. Just about here, we're on overhead, are we, buddy? Okay, so just about here, where you can see me just dragging this is going to be kind of like my horizon line. Now let me see if I can explain what's going on. So they're very handy, these tables, aren't they? You can just literally stand on them, look. We're then going to start moving paint this way, but for now I need to get my horizons, okay? So that's what we're going to do first. So what I'm going to do, I've kind of picked, I think about sort of there, maybe it's going to be my horizon point. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start move the paint around nice and gently, no heroics, because we are going to be covering a lot of this up. Now what I'm going to bear in mind is that I'm actually not going to cover up the paint that's at the top and the bottom. So that's where I really, ironically, need to concentrate on. Most of this is going to get covered up. So, was that Indiana Jones? Indiana Jones. I nearly said it wrong, didn't I? I nearly said Indiana Jones. Yes, thank you. Why the mask? What a great question. Well, what it is, Indiana, is these paints are very, very toxic. They are enamel paints, and as a result, they produce two very nasty hydrocarbons on contact with air. So in order to save me from basically death, I have to wear a breathing mask, and this mask contains a battery pack at vast expense and feeds me with a supply of clean air over the top of my face and doesn't allow the vapors to get inside, and it's brilliant. You have to replace the filters quite often, and they're pretty expensive, but hey, what price do you put on actually still being here? So it's money well spent. But that is the reason why, and thank you for asking the question. I love it when people ask that question. Right. So Maria, thank you very much for that, Maria. I'll tell you for everybody else, Maria's just said in the comments, she's discovered us last night, been watching all the videos ever since. Well done, Maria. You've done it absolutely right. I mean, that's fantastic. And now, you lucky person, you've been able to join us for a live stream. Well, let's hope, Maria, it's the first of many. All right, we love our community. We're doing crazy things every week. There's nowhere else doing this. You know, there's plenty of artists with a single camera, just sat there for hours, not really chatting or talking. We're actually giving a bit of, you know, I don't say it's a show. It isn't, because it's credible and we're making art. You know, but anyway, there you go. Right, so let's do some more questions. So, RC, new subscriber, just tuned in. Thank you very much for tuning in. No, this is not house paint, my friend. No, this is enamel paint. We have it especially made for us here to our own recipe, and we've been using it for about 10 years, and it's constantly evolving. But that's the reason why I have to wear the mask, because it's pretty deadly stuff. So Agata, is that Agata? Yeah. Oh, Agata, yeah. Hello from Poland. Hello, Agata. Thank you very much for being here. And who was that from, buddy? So Lisa J. Hello, Lisa J. Yes, that's a really good question. Thank you for asking. Lisa says, basically, how come your paint doesn't crack when you go to stretch it around the frames? Well, of course, that will be our secret formula, of course. We have an additive that goes into the paint, which only we know about, and the people that mix the paint. And it basically took 6 months to isolate this chemical and to include it in all our trials and experiments until we found the right blend that allowed us then, after the painting's cured, to stretch it and bend it round corners. It's amazing, and nobody knows it, but it's a secret to us, and that's one that we can't share, I'm afraid. So, great question from Funny Fox. Thank you for that. If there's anyone in the world that I could paint for, who would it be? Well, I don't know, actually. Who would it be? Do you know what I'd really enjoy doing? Is if this might sound a bit crazy, but if AD turned around and said, "Dude, I really want to put something awesome in my house, and this is what I want. Will you paint it for me?" I think that would just be awesome. And I don't mean that in a funny or facetious. I genuinely do mean that. You know, there's nothing would give me greater pleasure, you know, than putting something giant in AD's living room. It just needs a giant living room for it to go into. But no, I'm just quite happy. Anyone who wants to buy one, there you go. I'm quite happy with that. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have over the years had a lot of clients, a lot of very influential clients, and people from all walks of life, you know, that move in all kinds of circles, that influence an awful lot of people. you know. And so it's a great privilege to do this. And you know, we've done a few celebrities and musicians and all kinds of people around the world. And you know, we're just two humble guys from Gloucestershire, just with a passion, a really, really deep-seated, lifelong passion for doing this kind of thing. And it's amazing the amount of people that you find who actually respond to that as well. So I think Funny Fox, fantastic question. Thank you for asking. We're incredibly privileged to be able to do this some days of the week. I know we work hard, but I can't, you know, I'm just as happy just to paint. So I'll paint for anybody. So FLD, yes, good question. The enamel paint is cleaned from the squeegee with what? Question mark. Well, actually, on this instance, it's just cleaned with a piece of rag. But I think the question you really want to know is what solution do I use to clean everything? Well, very simple. It's just a solvent-based thinners. That's all it is. It's one of the only things that the paint actually reacts to. But it's the thinners that's exactly matched to the paint. Because most of the stuff just doesn't touch it. Right, okay. We've got ourselves a base coat, folks. There we go. That didn't take long, did it? So, ID Ball, thank you very much for that. Caught your attention immediately over on YouTube today. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much for saying that. We aim to please, but thank you ever so much for your feedback. That's very kind of you. Fantastic. Well, things are starting to take shape now. So we've got our rough blends here, which is great. Instagram, we just moved you guys around. Thank you very much for that. FLD is in Florida. Awesome. Albert Tatlock says, does AD ever paint? No, only his house. That's what he just said in my ear. Mind you, his house looks amazing. But there you go. Oh, my microphone. Let's just check my microphone. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, that was ID Ballers. Oh, overhead. Right, we've just got to reset a camera, folks. We've just got to reset a camera. Which one have we gone on at the moment? Are you still on overhead? Okay, that's fine. You got it. Okay. Do you need me to pull the plug on anything? No. Okay, just checking with AD that we're still okay. Right. Okay then, guys. So, where are we at? So, Devanda Studios, great question. Would I ever refuse to paint a particular piece for a particular person or for any particular reason? That's a really good one. I don't know. I'd have to say, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It depends what someone asks me to do. You know, if they want to replicate a Picasso, no chance. If someone wants, I don't know. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Whistler's Mother, a famous one or something. No, I can't. But I think that would only end up being as a limit of ability rather than anything else. But I'll let you know if I ever get that far. Right. We have painted for no, can I get it right? Well, anyway, we've painted for a space agency, I'll tell you that. Anyway, right, okay, folks, so here we go. I'm going to break out some of the springtime colours now. It's springtime in the tulip. Okay, just me then. And I'm going to break out... I'll collect my jacket, mate. I'll get me coat. Right, we're going to kickstart off with some bright orange. Isn't that nice? And we're going to start and use the horizon point, this point down here, to start applying, okay? Now, in the past, historically, what I've done with these kind of like semi-third and two-thirds kind of horizontal line painting, I've put blobs of colour in and then we've had a bit of a skadoosh. But I'm going to try something a little bit different today. And I want to feel springtime. It's not representational art, it's not figurative, we're just playing with colour, but I want to have a go and see how we can diffuse this line with lots of dancing shapes, you know? Because I've got something else to tell you as well, folks, right? I'm not sure if we actually covered this. These 5 colours here will be for painting number 2. Yeah, not just 1, 2. But that depends on if you're well behaved tonight, I'll do a second one, all right? Let's go, shall we? Shall we just do it, buddy? Shall we get this on?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible!
Ah, thank you. Was that Quiros? Quiros, is that... Ah, Quiros, I'm an artist and really like your style and gallery. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'll take that. Lovely feedback coming from everybody tonight. Thank you ever so much. There's a lot of love flying around, and I want you to know we both appreciate it. You know, we can all have a song and a dance and a bit of a laugh, but actually, the serious bit here is that, well, you know, we're making a difference. I like that. I like that a lot. So thank you, everybody. Right. So, John Martinez saw the video that we did with acrylics. Has everybody seen that video? It's doing a bomb over on YouTube at the moment. It's doing amazingly well. I think that's where a lot of you might have seen originally sort of come into the channel. Yeah, John, it's a really good question. Watercolours. I'll be honest with you, never ever used watercolours. That could be quite interesting, couldn't it? Maybe, yeah. I'll have a think about that. I'll add it to the to-do list. I need to have a bit of practice with watercolours, but yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, I've done so yeah, Dawn Eclipse. I was just thinking about it. Age is talking in my ears. We're going to put this on the screen. This is not for you on Instagram, unfortunately, but over on YouTube, we've got a painting called Dawn Eclipse, which Age is putting on the screen now, which is actually my sort of attempt at doing a watercolour, and we did that as a live stream probably about 6 to 8 weeks ago, no, maybe a bit more, I don't know, and that was a whole lot of fun, and that actually is the closest I got to watercolours so far, but it was really interesting. Really enjoyed that. All right, and just get the little drop of red on. No, it's too mad at the moment. Okay, so we're just going to drop that in there. Now I'm going to introduce some other colours. All right, okay. So, Artfish42 has donated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, Artfish42, you're moving studio, aren't you? Thanks for brightening up the spirits, packing up my studio for a move. Ah, well, I really hope that goes well, and thank you so much. That's our coffee sorted on the way home, and your support is amazing. So thank you very much indeed, Artfish42. Very gratefully received. Oh, what a lovely surprise that is. Thank you. Right, so we're going back on the overhead camera now. Now, I am going to start and introduce some of the other colours. So we're going to go in with this gorgeous melon yellow. Hopefully Instagram you're seeing this. Now, I'm going to change this now, and I'm going to start applying in a slightly different way. And I'm going to start and apply some blobs on the horizon line. So you might think, hello, this is a bit odd. Oh, just you wait and see. All right, so we're just going to evenly distribute some of the yellow on the horizon line. And I'm using disposable shot glasses, in case you're wondering what the little vessel is. Let's get that out of the way. Insta, let's come and move you round, just while we let the melon yellow settle. So let's bring you round here, folks. Thank you ever so much for being here. Let's just pop that there for you. Ah, Indiana Jones. Just found your channel today and I became an instant sub. I'm an artist as well, and love your work. So happy to have found you. Much love. Thank you very much, Indiana. I get a bit sort of like, wow, this is... Everybody's so kind and so lovely. Thank you. Right, so we're going to go in with a little drop of blue. Ada's going to try and do a bit of zoom in. So we're going to have 3 drops of blue. Again, we're going to work the horizon point now, because what I want to try and do is kind of blend this out a little bit, rather than do it in paint, which would take me forever. We're going to try and cover it up, which is something slightly little different. Right, who's up for a little drop of purple, eh? Ada, would you like some purple, buddy?
Purple. Purple.
Somebody's favourite colour. You'd never know, would you? Right, the purple fiend. Now we're going to try and interject this slightly, maybe not entirely where the pink is. All right, so let's get a few little droplets of that going on. All right, because I'm going to show you a technique in a minute, folks. Honestly, this is nuts. When you see this, you're going to go, oh, why didn't I do that like years ago? All right, okay. Well, you will be in a minute. So I'm going to leave that just for now. And I'm going to drop in just a small amount of black. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is where it gets a little bit odd and a little bit tense. And it does, because I'm a bit of a lover of black. I mean, I've got so much in my house, and all my clothing's pretty much black. Well, I'm wearing it tonight. But what I want to do, what I really want to do, is grab myself a shot glass. I am going to go back to the base here, buddy, by the bench. And I'm just going to work that horizon line again. Major just going to get the shot for me. Yeah, I'm just going to stay here, basically. So, okay. So I'm just at the bottom by the green. So I'm going to do that. Look, yeah, the horizon. All right. So we're just going to have a little slob of black here and there. Remember, this is all about spring. Yay! Goodbye, winter. Hello, spring. That's nice. Okay, happy days. And remember, folks, if we've got enough time, where are we at now? What's the time like, buddy? He's just going to give me a time check. We're 31 minutes in. Fantastic. Okay, Ada's going to pull the mic in just a second. Okay, so... Well, anytime you're ready, actually, mate. Okay, right, there we are. We're back on. Excellent. We just had to pull the microphone there just for a moment, guys. Just to reset, because we do get some audio delays. So it's just an opportunity for us just to reset everything. Okay. So, right. What did I promise you? I promised you a super whiz-bang technique that you're going to love. And here it is. And we're going to be using Instagram, these, which is going to be a grout spreader. This one happens to have a little bit of orange spilt on it, but this is what we're going to use now. And we're going to use this across there. So, there we go. If I hold this up, that's it. Your local DIY store will have these. Trade counter, just a plastic spreader. That's all it is. Brilliant tool. And this is why, because I'm about to show you what you can do with it. Ready? Let's have a go. Right then, buddy. So you tell me when you're okay on the shot, and we're going to start moving this around. Okay, fine. I'm going to start on the left and work my way to the right. So are you ready for this, Instagram? Okay, I'm going to have to do that. Right, okay. So we're just going to wisp it through, and we're just going to start and move it around. That's it, really. And look, all of a sudden now, we start to bring this horizon line. We start to delineate it. And we're going to keep doing this, and then we're going to just build the layers up. We're going to build them down, up, down. Might need a little bit more paint. I think I've been a bit too cautious, but that's fine. Oh, it nearly went. That's it. See if I can work this way. Nice. Okay, let's just get that up. Love it. Oh, no, I'm slipping. We're trying a new protective sheet on here tonight, which you haven't trialed yet. So there's every possibility I might fall completely flat on my face, which will be exciting. So I'll just step onto the edge here then, mate, and straighten this up a bit. Right. So I think, yeah, it's the first time I've used plastic sheeting, so I'm having to kind of make this up as I go along so I don't kill myself. Right, I'm going to try this on the horizon, on this way. Let's see if I can make that any better. I figured out just at the end there, actually, there's quite a nice technique. So let's see if I can figure that out. Oh, Pamela, thank you. Pam Hills. Discovered us a couple of days ago. Well, that's nice. Thank you very much, Pam. I'm glad you're inspired. That's what we want at the end of the day, isn't it? We want to be inspiring. We want to get everybody out to paint. I'd love if the whole world tuned in and then picked up a paintbrush. Wouldn't that be amazing? I say paintbrush. When do I ever use those? Well, occasionally. Oh, thanks, Pam. That's great. Great, really good news to hear that. Yeah, so another question about the paint I use. So it's enamel paint, which we have made specially for us here. And that's the reason why I'm wearing a mask. Obviously, those who know already. But if you are new, then you wouldn't. So, yeah, that's the reasons why. Basically stops me dying, you know, just a small point. Oh, great. Excellent. Right, okay, so we're just going to get some of this. What I'm doing here, look, I'm actually picking up some of the paint from the sides and I'm redistributing it elsewhere. So this is a really, really good tool to use because you can kind of scoop up and redeploy, if that makes kind of sense. So I'm just going to start. This is just, I just want to have a feel for where the thickness of the paint is. Just kind of move things around a little bit. This is just about distribution. I want to make sure everything's even. You know, this is the summer gardens or springtime. You know, it's wherever you want, really. We're still not done with the colours, which is great, but we're just starting to introduce these elements of growth. We want things to move upwards. That's what this is all about. Remember, it's abstraction. You know, we're not trying to cure world hunger or put an end to war. We're just having fun tonight, guys. You know, that's it. This is exploring. It's getting into what we're doing. It's finding out what's possible. You know, what motivates, what looks great, what feels good. And that's part of it. That's part of the whole abstract thing. Mary Crochet, hi. Very nice to see you. Let's have a drop of white. I'm going to come up. Cult of Gaming. There you are. I know we've had some chats on YouTube this week, haven't we? Thank you very much for that. Right. Let's just... I think I'm going to need to get some gloves changed. And Terry Johnson just found us today. Hello, Terry. Great to see you, Terry. Thank you for that. Oh, and Ross. Oh, sorry, Rosa. Rosa Ekbom is also new here. And Aisha Mansour. Oh my God, was about to go to sleep. It's midnight here. Couldn't miss. It's amazing as usual. That's very kind of you. Wow, folks, isn't this amazing? There's lots of new faces here this evening. Thank you very much for joining us, especially if this is your first Suarez live stream. We are absolutely live. There's no advertisements, no nothing. How cool is that? And here we go with all of the tech and all of the stuff going on, creating art right in front of your eyes. Now, I'm sure already if you've seen the channel, you probably are a subscriber, but if you're not, please do go give us a subscribe and click on your bell icon, because that way you'll never miss any of our upcoming videos. And trust me, if you like what you've seen already, you do not want to miss what's about to come next. Honestly, it is literally going to change the face of the planet. That's how confident I am with it all. Amazing. And also tonight on the chat, we've got plenty of our patrons here. We do have a Patreon account, which is awesome, and you can show your support by visiting that. We're also, as AD pops it up on the screen for you to have a look at, have got the link down in the description. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go and have a click, have a look around, see for yourself. And I'll be honest, there is something unbelievable. You see those tiles at the top of the page? Those are original Suarez works of art, and we are giving those away to our patrons. I kid you not, each one is individually named and numbered and certificated, and to find out how you can get one for free, go visit the Patreon page. It's that simple, folks. Brilliant. Right, well, that's given you plenty to go and look at now. Shall we get on with the painting? We're not far away from finishing this. 2 more things that we need to do. Oh, and Funny Fox. Sorry, here I am back again. Sorry, Instagram, I'm coming back in just a sec. Funny Fox has donated as well. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's very kind of you, Funny Fox. Thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed. That's very kind. Lots of love coming out tonight, folks. Goodness me. Right, Instagram. Let's move you guys over here. We're going to have a little look on Roam Cam in just a sec. In fact, buddy, I might be a bit controversial here. I'm going to put Roam Cam here and drop it all the way down. And then you can tell me if that camera angle is good, bad, or indifferent, or what, really. So I'm going to park it there. And then what does that look like, dude? Where are we at? Is it doable? Can we live with that? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get some red on, shall we? This is what we're going to go in with next, folks. A nice deep red. This is a stock red. Yeah, it probably looks a bit orange on the camera. This is RAL 3022, which is traffic red. Now look at what happened to all that orange at the top. It's kind of disintegrated and gone all like ephemeral and wafy, whispery and cloud-like. Isn't that fantastic? There is a reason for that. It's because the white is denser and weighs more, so it sucks the colour down, which is why I went for the white at the top to diffuse. You see, everything's got a purpose. Everything's got a thought to it. It's not just me chucking paint around. I absolutely promise. I can't make a career on that. A big welcome to Sean Murray, who's commented over on YouTube that it's reinvigorated his passion for painting. How great is that? Well, do you know what, Sean? Thank you ever so much for that. I'm glad you've rediscovered your mojo. That's a great thing. Well done, Sean. Good man. Right, excellent. So we're going to drop the red on now. We're going to put some wisps and fronds. They're going to go up to the sky and back again. These are our poppy fields, aren't they? Of course they can. And then we're going to do some droplets at the very end of some gold or something. All right. So here we go. Let's get some nice fronds. It can be afford to be quite gentle here, top to bottom. Beautiful. This red is a real money spinner. It's just, oh, it's fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. So Joseph 90 watching over on YouTube. Yeah, it's close to being a record. Now, interestingly, not 90, 86 people watching now, but only 35 likes. What's going on? Remember, guys, if you're enjoying this, and I think 87 of you are watching it, please do give us a thumbs up. Dead easy to do. Mobile device, somewhere down here. If you're watching on a big screen TV, do let us know if you're watching on a big screen TV. We'd love to see what it looks like. Then you can use a controller somewhere near the status bar with the red on it, and you can click your thumbs up. You'll find it. Thumbs up would be awesome, guys, if you are enjoying this. Thank you very much. Right, okay, where are we? Look, we've got our bees pollinating our flowers now. This is lovely. Things are starting to find their own levels. We're just going to draw some of these out here and there. Now see how thick this paint is. Oh, Adie's microphone's gone. It's just going to change a battery. Let's just tease our bees into pollination mode. That's very nice. Oh, what a happy thing. Right, so there's a couple of things I'm going to do while Adie's just off microphone. I'm going to dig the fingers in. The fingers is like these little wisps. Yeah, got you back, mate. Got you back. Yeah. Just going to dig the fingers in. Do not worry, all will be revealed. Because there are just one or two horizon points here that I just want to take care of. The fortunate thing about having all this volume of paint on is I can redistribute wherever I want. Okay, well, this is our spring meadow. Look, this is our wildflowers. Bees are busy. Have I got the right season? Could be summer. Anyway, who cares? It's spring and lots of things are coming up from the ground. It's about growth. It's renewal, it's rebirth. There's poppies, there's daffodils, I can see crocus. Ah, marvellous, absolutely marvellous, beautiful. Bluebells, violets, it's all there. There's only one thing left to do, folks. And here we are, we're going to bring out the gold. I'm going to drop some gold in. It's very, very expensive, this gold. Very expensive. Ugh. It's so expensive, there's only two places in the country that uses it, and that's us and Buckingham Palace. I kid you not, by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. If you ever go past Buckingham Palace, or you see pictures of it, when you look at all the gold around all the balustrades and all the ironwork, that's this paint, officially used by Buckingham Palace. In fact, I'll take a stick up to corner cam. Delicious. Look at that. Happy days. So that's what we're going to use next, all right? We're just going to drop some blobs on. And this, whoever's lucky enough to want to buy this, is going to get some fantastic little nuggets. And we're just going to drop. Oh, there we are. Look, that's all the pollen. It's all the nice smell. It's barbecues. It's planting. It's seedlings. Oh, yes, it's all going on. Look, the whole point of abstract is exactly that. You can finish the story for yourself. You don't have to explain it. Yeah, don't eat the paint. Yeah, kids, don't try this at home. But look, there we go. We're just going to add the little droplets on, these little sparkles of gold, and they just form beautiful. Ada's going to give you some close-ups of that. That's going to look fantastic. Can't believe I've used green. When do I ever use green? I'm like the world's worst for using green, and I've done it. Can't believe it. Right, okay. Fantastic. Folks, do you know what? We've got ourselves a painting. Yay! I'm going to give myself a round of applause for that. Right, okay. Let's see if I can... Oh, I'm pulling it. I've done it, mate. I've done it. We didn't know if I'd be able to pull the canvas without completely destroying the sheet underneath. But miraculously, I've actually done it. Right, we're going to leave that one right there, folks, because I rather like that. Okay, let's get Romecam moved. Now, what... Rosemary Drysdale, hello from Canada. Hello to you, Rosemary. Thank you for being here. It's very nice to see you, as it is to everybody. Right, okay, so we're going to pop Romecam over there. Now then, what have we got? Loads of you still over on Instagram. Thank you for being here, my friends. It's really kind of you. Now, I did promise you this. Should we do it? Should we do the second one? What does everybody think? Would you like to see the second one? Isn't going to take a huge amount of time. FLD, where do I find your marketplace? Well, if I speak to AD nicely, he will send you or put out a link right now to all the art we've got currently for sale. And you can find all of that on my website, which is pretty awesome if I say so myself. There we go. Oh, hang on, let me go back. Rita, are you in the Cayman Islands? Love from the Cayman Islands. Rita, I've always wanted to go to the Cayman Islands. Please tell us it's amazing. You're living the dream for us all, I hope. Thank you for being here. Kirsty Bow is also here. Matt Pickle Simer, sorry. Spring Fling, hello. Right. Aisha Mansour says it's beautiful. Thank you. Eleanor's loving it. Diana, yes, please. Paula says, go for it. Paula's back from collecting the demon spawn. That's her kids. That's her words, not mine. Don't write down that I'm being horrible. ID Ball. Go on. Should we do it, Ted? Should we do the second one? I think we'll have to. Go on.
No, God! No, God, please, no! Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Right, okay, ID Ball. I'm a big Father Ted fan, ID Ball. You've got me going now. It'll be Father Ted all the way home, mate. You know that, don't you? Rosa is in Sweden. Great, fantastic. Well, here we go. Here we go, then, folks. We're going to do the double. Okay, so we're going to do 2 paint cans at the same time. Are we ready for this? Here we go. You go, PT said, yeah. We're just going to set the cameras, folks. All right. As we stood on the canvas. Where else? Where else can you see someone stood on their canvas? Look, is this madness or what? Don't worry, I'm going to cover it all up. Right, here we go. Right, finished. 20 grand. I'm sorry, I can't resist that. Oh, is it? Okay. Right, so let's try that again over here. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. Right.
Hey, that's pretty good.
We're going for a drop of black in both corners. Okay. So Adie's going to have a zoom. We love a bit of zooming on the purple, don't we? And I'm just going to go for a small little soup song. In this corner of blue. And something quite crucial, while Adie's on the zoom, I need to put some thinners in it. So what I haven't used yet is this thinners. I talked about it when we first started the broadcast. Okay, so basically the thinners does that, exactly that. It thins out the paint. It also inhibits the curing process. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, sorry mate, that's all right. I'm too quick. Yeah, we'll just give it a little spray, don't so. Right, so yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Now you can see when Adi shows you on the purple now exactly what's going on over here. Let me see if I can show you guys over there. I'm not sure if you can see that on there, but we'll do our best to show you. Okay, well, I'm going to start in this corner then, buddy. Well, I'm going to start on the corner cam corner. Oh yeah, yeah. Here, right. Look, there. Look. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that yummy? Look at that. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Right, okay, let's get this worked around, all right? We're going fairly quickly. This is my background. All right, let's see how we get on. Who was that bird? Elaine's. Oh, Evelyn, north of Spain. Oh, hello, Evelyn. Thank you for being here. I hope the camera angle hasn't put my backside in your face at the moment. Apologies if it has. Right, okay. We're going to get this. Yeah, sorry, my head was covering it for Instagram, wasn't it? Right, okay. We're just going to get this very loosely moved around because I'm going to break out a very unusual tool in just a moment. Well, it's unusual for me anyway. Begins with B and rhymes with rush. Have you guessed yet? Okay. But the great thing about this is the second time I've used I'm going to come over where PT said is now, mate.
So, begins with B and ends with rush. Is that a roller?
Oh, he's funny, isn't he, eh? He's a laugh a minute. Right, let's just get this spread out. All right, I'm quite happy for most of this to fuse together into one mass. Don't mind that at all. Okay, because it's what's going to go on the top that I'm really kind of, excited about. However, I'll get my words out. However, having said that, because I'm using this gorgeous metallic purple that you've hopefully seen already, things are going to get pretty awesome. And they're going to get pretty awesome almost right now because I'm going to dig a brush in and move that around. Right, should we go with the 4-inch? I think we'll go for the 4-inch. Funny Fox says, that's a lot of paint. It is Funny Fox. Jacqueline is in the Netherlands. Hello, Jacqueline. Oh, dear. Lovely to see you. And if I haven't given you a shout out, by the way, so far, I do apologise. Lots of people tuning in tonight. I'm doing my best. Adie's feeding a lot of information to my ears, so we are trying to look at all your comments. If we have missed you, please do come back next week and give me a telling off. All right, and we'll give you a shout out. Oh dear, this is great. Nelson says, fantastic. Yeah, Funny Fox, you're right. We'll be drying for ages. You're right. Okay, lots of paint. Okay, right, so all good so far. So I'm not sure. Age's just saying that someone did ask if the green one would be ready for St. Patrick's Day. We're just debating now when St. Patrick's Day is. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I think probably it's going to be at least 10 to 14 days before that one is dry. That's what I reckon. 17th of March, I've just been informed. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it'll be dry for then, I would imagine. Still a good, what are we on? Yeah, three odd weeks away, yeah, isn't it? Okay, so what we're doing here, Ed, tell us what we're doing. Okay, so we're covering up the canvas with this hybrid fusion of the 4 colours, most of which kind of, for the background layer anyway, tends to fuse together, and that's what I want. I want a fairly smooth base layer, which is why we're attacking it with the brush. Having said that, I'm now about to attack it with another chemical, a real family friend, a favourite amongst everyone who watches regularly on the channel. I wonder if you can guess what it is, because it's going to do some unbelievable things now to the canvas. It comes in a black squeezy bottle. I wonder if anybody can remind me about what that is, because I'm just about to go and reach for it. Okay, thank you, Nelson. Gracias for your comment about Jackson Pollock. We were translating it. We're not quite sure if we translated it properly. But thank you anyway, Nelson. That's very kind of you. Right. I see Jackson Pollock hitting a white there. Well, I'm sure there's a compliment in there just waiting to get out. Okay, right, great stuff. So far, what have we got? There's our hybrid of our background colour. So here's what I'm going to do. If yours, are you zoomed out on the PT set, buddy? Just so you can see the whole canvas. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in with the thinners. This is just thinners in a spray bottle. This is going to start and break down some of those metallics. Well, I say some, there's only one metallic in there, but that does incredible things, especially to the metallic paints. Now, while that's also doing, I'm going to go round the outside, round the outside. So, well, who said that again? You can tell what it is here. Can you tell what it is here? Oh, fantastic. This is good. So many of you all saying about special sauce. There you go, Instagram. Special sauce. Yes, we're going to do special sauce around the outside. So for those who are new here, special sauce, which is one of the favourite things on the live streams here on the channel, is a combination of 4 individual chemicals all put together in a particular order and in a particular quantity, and it does the most amazing things. What does it do? I'm about to show you. Here we go. Down this edge, we're going in with a squirt. Tell me when we're ready, buddy. Now blink and you'll miss it. Right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, that was disappointing. There you go. Right, down that side. We're going to do 1 down this side. And all of a sudden, look at what's happening now. What is going on here? It looks like the surface of the moon. What is this trickery and madness you bring us? I know. Pretty good, huh? Right, so this is all bringing us to a crescendo point. Let's just take a moment to breathe, folks. Because if you've not seen this before, this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to make sure our friends of Instagram have got the shot for this, because you've all been very patient. Rome Cam is just by the door here. So I'm going to show you very quickly what's going on here with the special sauce. Hopefully you can just about see that. Look at that. How about that? Look at, and all of a sudden, see the way it plays with density of colour. All these paints have different weights, and that's because of the pigments. So as the sauce then distributes, some of the chemical elements, it displaces, thank you, dude. It then starts to do other things to the paint. And because all the paints weigh different amounts, it has different effects and different properties. Just sensational that. Now we're going to completely mess with it again. Yes, that's why I put a barrier there, look. Because I'm going to get a bit happy splashy now. So, Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy, and thank you very much for asking. Jeremy asks, why do we take an iron and steam iron the back of some of the canvases just before we stretch them? Brilliant question. Sometimes we can get ripples as the enamel paint dries. So when we reverse the canvas and sit it on its face, so we've got the back side facing us, the best way to get rid of those ripples before we stretch is to apply heat. Sometimes, depending on the painting, if it's a little bit too rippled, using a heat gun isn't really accurate enough. But actually we can get downward pressure as well as some moisture, and the pulling action from a steam iron actually helps flatten out the weave of the canvas so that when it's under tension it actually becomes flat. Brilliant question. Thank you, Jeremy. Awesome. Love that question. Right, here we go with the this is the money shot number 1. What sorcery is this? Very good. I like that. Who just asked that? Silver and Black 831 sorcery. Yeah, well done, Funny Fox. Thank you for answering the question. Rita likes the close-up. So does Matthew. Gavin, Nasa would be proud of you. You do such amazing work. Oh, thank you, Gavin. Yeah, genuinely, thank you. Wow. Metallic gator skin from Matthew. Yeah, it certainly is. Right, okay. So now we've got all this developing really nicely. I'm going to do 2 opposing arcs now, and I'm going to come towards the camera where you're at. Okay, and I'm going to do a kind of that. All right, so we're doing that kind of thing. Now the paint's been out a little while because it was very, very thin, so hopefully it's thickened up a bit now. So if we're ready, then dude, you got the shot. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do now. Just don't want to put anything on there, so let's have a go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. Ah, FLD, thank you. You've got to go now, have you? Hope to catch you next week, FLD. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much. Right, okay, let's get some thinners. Let's get some thinners going. While I put some thinners in, maybe we can get some thumbs up, buddy. What do you think? Should we do some thumbs up if you're watching this? Let's do some thumbs up. There we go, guys. If you're enjoying this, please do give us a thumbs up. It would be awesome. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so I'm going to turn around now, and I'm going to do the same from the other side, but with a different colour. So we're going to move Instagram around here. I'll try not to get in the way of the other cameras. So I think then, if I move Roam camera over here, dude. We had a thought the other day, folks, because we're the Roam cam, which is this awesome movable camera. We did wonder, wouldn't it be cool if we just did a whole broadcast just with Roam cam? What do you think? Should we do that one day? I'd be well up for that. I think that'd be awesome. Right, okay, so we're going to do the same now, and we're going to do that in a blue, and then I've got another colour called French blue, which we're then going to put over the top of that, if that makes sense. What I have to do, though, is just protect this painting here, because if I get anything on that, I'm in severe trouble. So I'm just going to do a little bit of creative thinking just here for a second to maneuver my giant canvas around. Esmeralda over on Instagram, hello, thank you for being here. Lovely to see you. And is that Isadora, is it? Yeah, lovely Isadora, thank you for being here. And Silvio and Jedi, oh, you're all here. Lovely to see you folks. Thank you for being here over on Instagram. That is particularly awesome. Hope you're enjoying this evening. And Rosa has to go. Thank you for coming here, Rosa. Great to see you. Hope to see you next time. Because guess what? We're doing it all again next week. Well, we might be doing it. Oh. Of course a monkey will do ID Ball. Yes, I'm sure you'll find the thumbs up at some point. Right, okay. Are we ready, everybody? For splash application number 2, please. Here we go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Pretty good. Oh, so I've got the odd bit of splash on there, but it's not the end of the world. There you go. We're in a secret club now. We all know, don't we, where that came from? On the other one. Are we still on Roam cam, mate? Look, I spilt some. Oh no! Disaster! It's not a disaster, it's fine. I painted it that way. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Right, that is looking amazing. Is that Spash, was it? Spash has got the first art show coming up in April. Well, massive, massive good luck to you. You're going to smash it, Spash. That's the best I've got. Okay. Right, so we're going to go in with some French blue now. And we might even have a touch of silver and a touch of white. But that's only if you're well behaved. All right. So, blue cornflowers. Thank you, Rita. On the meadow. I knew you'd come up with it. On the wildflower meadow. Rita. Oh, that's Mady. Marvellous. Right, so we're on overhead now. Okay, we're going to go in with the second blue now. Okay, and we're going to do some loops, some fairly innocuous loops. And I'm going to do it over on the green side, and then we're going to apply a green and a white and a little drop of silver. So let's get the loops in now. There we go. So we're just going to drop... This is a slightly different blue. All right. So I'm going to be careful where I put this. Let's do a couple of those around there, and maybe, there we go, one just going into the other blue, because I am going to start and mix this up a little bit now. Let me come around the other side. Another great reason to paint flat on the floor, look. You can work in every direction. It's awesome. Right, so let's drop a loop in there as well. That's nice. That's nice. It's kind of going where I want it, which is good. Happy with that. I'm going to move Roam Cam just over there for a second, just because I need a little bit of space at the bench. Okay, right. So using that theory of using the shot glasses, and I'm going to show you the bench in a little while, folks. You won't believe what a disgusting mess this is. But it is. It is a disgust. Ah, who's that? Victoria B. Love your work from Israel. Victoria B from Israel. Good evening. And the Oak Park League, Bad Boys 2. We're enjoying the process. Thank you very much for that. M. Robinson, Green, Yin, Blue, Yang. Yes, it is. Devanda, if you leave the paint in the cups long enough, will the enamel dissolve the plastic cup? What a great question. I'll tell you what the answer is. Shot glasses, yes. Pint tumblers, no, because they're a different manufacturer. So these very much are, you know, a sort of use once and go kind of thing. Right, okay. Are we ready to get some white on? Okay, let's do some white. So we're going to concentrate this around the centre. Okay, because a lot of this is going to dissolve. It weighs more than all the other paints. The pigment is heavier. So this is going to kind of fall away a little bit. So I can afford to go a little bit mad and a little bit crazy. And that's just fine by me. Okay, so we're not far off now. Whoop, nearly knocked the camera over. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Roam Cam around there. I literally haven't got enough room. In here, let's pop that there. Okay. So, we're going to pop a secondary lime colour on now. And actually, I've got a really gorgeous lime. I don't use it that often. It's going on. It's got a hint of yellow in it. It is extraordinary. It's almost yellow, but it isn't. And we're going to go a little bit nuts with this. I'm going to mix it in with the white. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit sort of this way. Okay, so let's have a line here. There, just nice that, because I want to try and centre the painting. That's what this needs. It needs to all be all about the middle bit, which I'm really enjoying. So that's it. That's colour number 5 on there at the moment. Beautiful. Let's just get my bench clear, because otherwise I'm going to run out of space, which I always do. So there's just 2 more things I want to do with this, folks. And this is where it really is the crunch. This is where it's make or break. All right, because I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I don't normally splash the gold. And there is a reason for that, because it does not splash well. But I feel, you know, we've had such a good night that I want to actually just try it and see how we get on. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to mix up this drop of gold, and I'm going to see if we can actually make this splash. And we're going to do that over on the blue side. Okay, slightly controversially maybe, but that's what we're going to try. That's what we're going to aim for. We're so close now to corking abstracts. Loving both of these. Look what's happening to that lime green already. It's literally just doing its own thing. It's dissolving right in front of our eyes. Instagram, amazing. So we're getting all this really well mixed, because I want to come at this from this side now, and I think that's way too much in the cup, so we're going to thin that down a little bit more, maybe transfer it to another one. Great question, Artfish42, thank you for that. Asking if I add paint after it's dried. Well, I've got a way to answer that, and actually I'm going to show you in a few minutes time with one of the other paintings that's in here. Okay, right, fantastic. Yellow tint, that equalised it nicely. Thank you, Funny Fox. That's very kind of you. It actually is a lime, Funny Fox, but I can appreciate on the cameras it does look a little bit yellow. Right, okay, so let's see if I can get myself around here. Sorry, I'm going to have to walk in front of the camera. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah, thanks, mate. Right, so we're going to do the same again. I'm going to go in with the gold, and I'm going to try. I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be. I'm going to try. I want to get like a halo of gold around the outside. But I think this is going to be quite difficult to actually do. So the way I'm going to have to approach this is, and try and assume a position that I really shouldn't be at my age, is I almost want to sort of traverse it. I want to come kind of round here and cut through and have it darting out towards the corner, because actually then it leaves me in good stead to do the same in this corner. So I'm actually going to try and follow a fairly strict line, and I don't know how this is going to go. So I guess there's really only one way to have a go, and that's just get on and do it. So let me get my arm and swing right. The paint feels pretty good. I can get a reasonable angle. Unless I go from the centre. Now I'm starting to question myself. Do I go from there and loop round? That might be better. Let me just come around this. I'm questioning in my head which is the best way to go. All right, so let's just think about this. I've got to get my body movement right. I know this might sound look a bit contrived, but I promise you it's necessary. Let's... Okay. Do I arc more round this way? That's quite painful. Maybe I can do that. Okay, right, here we go. Right, I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't work at all. Right, okay. Well, actually, I'll say that. Let's see if we can do it on the other side. Look, sometimes these things happen, don't they? That might actually work out quite well. Let's see if I can do it on the other side. Oh, hello, Sam from Germany. Great to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Right, let's see if I can do that this side then. No, but I got one in the centre. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Right, actually, do you know what this has done? This has given me carte blanche now to go nuts. Let's get one in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get one out that side. Oh, yes. Yeah, see, look how these things just happen when you least expect it. And there's just a drop left just to go over in the corner there. How on earth am I going to do this? Oh, dodgy. There's a shot. Sorry, mate. Corner cam will have to do. I will move. I'll move it. There's the thumbnail for the video, isn't it? Right. Okay. I've got to get this over there without getting myself into a position where I'm going to need the paramedics. Ready? Hurry up, Ed. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Oh no! What's happened here? Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, right. Let's take that off. Getting very, very messy in here. Oh, goodness me. Right, but, what is going on? Just need the camera focusing there. What is this? What's going on? I feel kind of spookily like we're doing something pretty amazing here, folks. There's just a tad left. This is where I just need to finish with a couple of bits and pieces. There we go. Okay, we've just got a little bit of cream in the corner. That's just going to delineate a little bit. Happy with that? Yeah, Victoria B. I did think about that, of the red, because actually I've got kind of that red going on in the background, haven't I? Ah, yeah. That's a very good point, actually. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the smallest amount. Okay, and I'm just going to drop. I'm going to drop one, maybe just a couple of drops, and maybe one there, and maybe one there. There you go. Yep, that'll do. Beautiful. Oh, Victoria B, thank you so much. Yes, I knew it needed something. Woohoo! There we go. It's developing in front of our very eyes. Look at it. Amazing. Look what's going on in the centre with those cells. Unbelievable. Fantastic. And then we can see these tail ends of the gold. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've got to change my gloves because they're disintegrating. Oh, man. Thank you, Lisa J. Mark says, Planet Earth gone bad. Bad or mad? Gone mad, sorry. We'll give you a proper look. Unma Artwork says it needs orange over on Instagram. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I was thinking about orange, actually. In the end, the red got it. Right, okay, so what else are we thinking as well? Evelyn, the gold takes you to the centre. Thank you very much. Dorita, gold is disappearing. Yeah, it has that effect. It just gets completely eaten up. But that's all right, you know. You can afford to be a little bit mad with the gold. It was only for an accent colour anyway. So that in the middle now, which is holding, looks really nice. Yeah, yes, Funny Fox, the blue is about to eat everything. Tina Priest from Tasmania says it looks great. Thank you, Tina. That's very kind of you. Yeah, you're right, Devanda. Yeah, the gold is extremely heavy. Yeah, it is slightly heavier than the white. Yeah, kind of crazy, that isn't it? Ed, we are worried about the gold. Don't worry, Funny Fox. It'll be what it will be. More gold, says Kirsty. Denise says it's amazing. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to drizzle a little bit of the gold through the blue. There we go. Because again, most of that's going to disappear. But what it's going to do, look, you can probably see now, it's just going to start and dissipate some of that blue. And we're going to do the same through the lime as well. Okay. So I'm going to pop the lime through here. We're going to drop the gold out this way. Because it'll still remain, but it'll just be in these little lightning streaks all over the place. Which will look... There you go. It'll look sensational. Right. Happy days. Right. There's just one thing left I need to do, and then I'm going to call it a day. And I'm just going to bring a little drop of lime out there. Right. Now that should start to fall away anytime soon, but that's fine. I feel it was a bit heavy on one side, so let's just sort that out. And then I want to let's just drop the thinners on there, get that moving around a little bit. It's all about what's going on in the centre of this. It's a central painting, and then it's kind of moving out towards the outside, but not too crazy. Then we've got the containment. Then we've got all the selling going on in the middle. So there's so many different effects. It's a beautiful set of colours. I can already feel which way round it's going to be hung. Let's just see if it holds its shape that way. Whoa. Okay. Let's give Instagram, you've been very, very patient there. Let's give you a roam around. And let's just have a look at this, which is where... I'm going to do this for you guys on YouTube very shortly, but let's have a look there. Yeah, silver. Yeah, you're right. Time for art. I'm considering putting some silver in, even as we were speaking, without even looking at that. Funny how our minds work the same, isn't it? Yeah, that's looking pretty hot there. Yeah, definitely considering the silver. But as we come a little bit closer, look, you can see the impact of the gold lines there. Yeah, got it. That's that one. And then over here where we started, if you were on the broadcast when we were doing this, this is my homage to spring look. There's the meadows, there's the flowers starting to spring up. There's primroses, crocus, marigolds, forget-me-nots. Oh, they're all going on, all disappearing up into the brightness of the sky. It looks amazing. Let's give you a look at this. Because if you didn't see this gigantic thing, this awesome painting we did last week, you can go and catch that over on the YouTube channel. You can go and even see it on Reels on this Instagram feed. So that's looking pretty amazing too. And I'm just going to show you what's under there in just a moment. So please do hang on. Spring garden time for art. Yes, indeed, indeed. Right, we're going to pop you just back on the stand for a minute because things are happening as we speak. It's all developing. Let's just pop you there. Now I'm going to do the same for you guys on YouTube. Let's go and give you a little close-up and show you what's happening. And I want to come back to what our Artfish42 asked earlier on about, do I ever go back to the paintings when I've actually painted them? Well, look, let me answer that question for you. Let me get rid of what's left of this roll of canvas, if I can. Now, a few weeks back, yeah, probably 2 or 3 weeks back, what's under here, I painted as a second painting. I'll show you in a minute, Instagram. As a second painting. Not working, is it? Right, okay. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to pop you back on the stand because I need to adjust myself here. Insta, I'll show you what I'm doing. Look. Let me just roll this back up. Yeah. So painted this, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was another great epic evening. Well, as I no doubt testify to when you see this. I think you'll agree. Let's get that out of the way, Ed. Okay. Right, let's just get that over there for a second. Yeah, right, so now I can show you. Thank you, Kirsty, for replying to Devanda. Right, okay, so a couple of weeks ago, this didn't have, this was just basically the lime and the gold. And what I've done, I think a few days ago, came in and then I added some accent loops and swoops over the top. So I wanted to wait a period of time until the paint had cured, so that it wouldn't then interrupt or affect the paint that goes over the top. But yeah, those opposing swoops, one way then the other, they went on about 2 weeks after the painting was created. This is just finishing its curing process, so probably Monday, Tuesday next week, it'll be ready to come out of the pod and we can get that photographed and put online probably in 3 or 4 weeks when it's stretched. So yeah, great question. Thank you for asking. Right. Okay. So, oh, and I'll just show you this one down here. So we did that last week. What an epic week that was when we had all of the technical difficulties. And look what happened. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Hey, when you're backed into a corner, you come out fighting. There's the big guns. And there we go, look. So number 2, really starting to come alive now. There's some incredible features. What's going on in the centre? Look, Victoria suggested a drop of red. Beautiful, what a lovely focal point. And they've got all these textures starting to appear. Look at those veins of gold as they just gently tease into the purples and the blues. Marvellous, absolutely rich and gorgeous and textured. Now, I know the red looks a bit orange on the camera. And then as we go round here, let's give you a little look. This is where we came in, springtime. It's a spring meadow. Some fantastic shapes, details, and effects starting to emerge as the paints start their drying and curing process. I think you'll agree. Even though I'm not a lover of green, that is a very happy thing to look at. And thank you, Matthew. Thank you very much. Okay, folks. Right, there we go. Let's have one final look at your comments, because I'm itching to know what you think of that. Let's bring you just round here, Instagram, because obviously we're not going away. Still considering time for art about the silver, but not entirely sure. Oh, brilliant. Right, what do we all think of that? Bunny Fox says it's stunning. Thank you very much. Thank you, Matthew, again. Lisa, thanks for sharing everything. Well, thank you for being here. Robert makes me think of speed. Interesting. Callie says, ooh. Dorita says they're gorgeous. Reminds Robert of flowers. Diana, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Diana loves the blues as well. Sam Gall says it's a gorilla face. Awesome. I love the fact we all see different things. I think it's brilliant. Paula, the magic is in the details and this is magical. Thank you, Paula. Very kind of you. Yeah, Matthew was considering a little black, but in the end, no, decided just to keep it as it is. And Christy Golden looks like my Texas weather radar. Oh, I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, Christy, but thank you very much. Albert Tatlock's giving some thumbs up. Oh, this is great. Fantastic. Well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, how was that? Have you enjoyed that? Did you imagine this is where we were going to get to at the start of the evening? I don't think even I did as well. Actually, spoiler, of course I did. I'm a professional. Well, hasn't that been a journey? Look what we've done. I hope you can keep your eyes on social media because we are going to be posting some of these pictures out as things get to dry. But of course, we do let our patrons know very first of all. They get their exclusive content. And as we alluded to earlier, you can go and check that page out, which is down in the description. Brilliant. That just leaves us to say thank you so much for watching. If you have been new here, then can we say an even bigger thank you as well? And of course, make sure you are subscribed. Age is just whispering in my ear. Yeah. Okay. Oh, from Tracy. Tracy says, why don't we do lives on TikToks? Because we haven't got enough followers. So you can give us a follow over on TikTok, Swearers Art, and help us get to the magic 1,000 follower mark, and then we'll be able to do lives. Then things are going to get interesting. So help us, please spread the word. Follow us on TikTok. I don't know why I got one cream glove and one black one. the way we roll. That would be awesome. So thank you. As we thank all of you for your support. It's been an amazing evening. We've loved having you here. Been a pretty amazing day, to be honest with you. We smashed through 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, and there's been plenty of new faces here this evening, and thank you for being on the chat. We really appreciate it. Remember, if you are enjoying this, share it amongst your friends, share it on social media, go and tell everyone these two crazy guys and what they do in a couple of hours is ridiculous. Of course it is. There's nobody else going to do this except for us, and we're just very happy we can do this every week for you, which of course means we're going to do it next week, next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. That's GMT. We can't wait to show you what we're going to do then. It'll be more amazing things with paint and canvas, and we very much hope you can join us then. But officially, from the great man, from Adrian and myself, can we wish you a very good evening, and wherever you are, please be safe, stay well and healthy, and we look forward to seeing you again same time next week. We are officially out of here for this evening, my friends, and a very good evening to you all.